Welcome everyone to another wonderful episode here, Doctors of Podiatry. We have a very young diabetic patient who has presented to our office for the first time today with the chief complaint of an ulcer to the top of the fourth toe on the right foot, which has been present for, we'll just say, a very long time. She used to follow up with another podiatrist. The podiatrist about 5 months ago retired. And since then, the patient has not seen any other doctor. According to the patient, the ulcer has closed, open, closed, open. That's sort of how it's been. Clearly there's also, a structural, issue here. Did you ever have any previous surgery here by any chance?
No.
No? Okay. So, this is all callus, right? So what I'll do here is I'll just, take this off. Oh, okay. So the first thing that we do when we assess and address an ulcer is something called a probe to bone exam. Even though it looks really healthy, it's nice and beefy, we can take this little curette probe. This is called the probe to bone exam, and right there I can actually feel the bone. Okay. So we have a positive probe to bone exam. Until proven otherwise, now we have to prove that it isn't bone infection. If we have a positive probe to bone, now we have to prove that it is not. I spoke to the patient in great length that there's a very high probability that there is bone infection, simply because when we put the pieces of the puzzle together and the entire puzzle, diabetic patient, ulcer, open, close, open, close. When you look at the toe, I want everyone to see this. When you look at the toe, right, the toe is very swollen. It looks, kind of looks like a little papaya. And the inflammation, when you see a toe, that sausage look, it points at bone infection as well. The only way to really confirm, and this is my recommendation today, is for the patient to go into the hospital, obviously, for admission, further aggressive workup for the probability of bone infection. MRI, the patient will be seen by a vascular specialist to make sure we have enough blood supply to heal. If there's anything that needs to be done, that will heal the defect. I have, as everyone knows me very, very well, I like to be very, very transparent with all of our patients, and I have already disclosed to the patient. Her first question was, is there a possibility that I may lose the toe? And my answer was, there is a possibility that the patient may lose the toe. I like to put things into perspective as well, which is what I was explaining to the patient. I'd rather the patient lose a toe than lose a leg or lose part of the foot. That's why this is, it is extremely important that, that we follow the protocol, have the patient go into the hospital sooner than later, and get the ball rolling. Okay? When we continue to talk about, diabetes, vascular disease, saving limbs, saving lives, this is the quintessential scenario. It's unfortunate because you're not the only one. This is millions of people. This is not like 100, 200, a couple thousand. This is millions of people that this is happening. This is happening this is happening to them as well. And it's unfortunate. It's part of that, epidemic. But the good news, you came at the right moment.
What is the healing process?
that's a great question. What is the healing process? If we have enough blood supply, which is the key, and if there is bone infection, and if, they have to remove the toe, 14, 21 days for the area to heal. And then, we'll talk a little bit more about the post-procedural protocols. Okay.
Okay. I would like I want to call my son.
Absolutely.
And so you can tell him all this stuff, because I won't be able to explain it like you.
Absolutely.
My phone is in my purse.
Super.
Could you?
Absolutely.
Could I do that?
Yes.
Please.
Like always, www.jospodiatry.com, Instagram, Dr. Tojam, Jos Podiatry, Facebook, and last but not least, our YouTube channel, Jos Healthcare. Have a wonderful day, everyone.